Alright, so class 4, tier 4, your journey's complete. You've reached your full potential. Let's see how things stack up. So this path will be the light dark path. So again, you have tier 1 class, that's your neutral, that's your starting class. Tier 2, this is when you get your first buffs in your class skills. You could choose to go light or dark, and we went light. And the tier 3 class, you have two choices. You can go either light for the high cleric, or you could go dark for the sage. And this one we went with the sage. So same deal, you got your kamikaze heal, and you carry over the tier 3 class strike, the AoE, which is quite nice. She can use it through fairly substantial portion of the game. She doesn't have to wait till the end like the high cleric path. So she has two good class strikes here. The only thing is that you'll see that she doesn't build meter by herself nearly as well, but instead she gets more buffs to the team. So it's pretty good because she's not a heavy hitter. She's not going to be doing the damage that Kevin or Duran do. Certainly not when they go dark. Or Angela, either way. So I mean, so this is good to have attack boost 2, which she gets from the sage path. So again, you have if you look, you'll see training points number 2 through 6. So these are your first class, first tier. This is what you start out with. So you get these 3, and then your tier 2 class. So it's 9 through 15. So this set of 3, and then the tier 3 class, the sage, and you'll get these abilities 21 through 33, and then these don't change. These are the same on the your 4th class on the light path. So whether you go neutral, oh god, either way, you go light for 2, and then you go light for class 3, and then you go to 4. So whether you go light class 3 or dark class 3, when you go 4, you're going to get these last 3 abilities here. They're not going to change. So we're getting 17 attack power, which is quite nice. You can get some defense boost if you want, if you need it. I mean, the first things that you're going to go into is going to be let's not do that yet. Okay, so let's check luck again. Luck's nice to have. Bless is good until you get some of the OP skills from end game, and you really won't need it. But at the same time, Bless gives you 30% chance of 0 MP, but all you need to do if she gets low on MP is just pop a fairy nut in her mouth, and that's 50 heals right there. So she really doesn't need too much. So I mean, it's the point investment and going down the tree is, this is going to be one of the last things you do once you start getting into level 70, 80, 90, 60 maybe. I can't remember. So intelligence, nothing here. It's just the same deal. None of these are really worth it. They're not worth the investment or the slots that you have to waste to slot them. So let's go to Spirit, where all the good stuff happens. So let's see what she gets. Well, has the multi-target sabers from the Sage Path. And again, none of these are Holy Sabers, so end game, they're, you know, the Holy Saber is the only saber that you really want and need. These can be good for, you know, due to the fact that she still has attack saber 2, so she can make some use out of it, and she has multi-targets, so for ease of use, so you know, you just do it once rather than having to keep going into the menu and you know, buffing everyone. But then again, you really don't need to buff, you know, 2 characters. I mean, she's not going to be you know, the big damage, but it's there. And again, these don't change in the class 4. So this is still good. It's not as much. She's missing a number 2, so she has 1. And on the Sage, she doesn't get it. The High Cleric does, along with Holy Saber. But I mean, it's still a substantial amount. And the extra attack boost is, you know, is really good because you're having 17. And she has the really good 3rd tier class strike. So she doesn't need, in a sense, she really doesn't need the heal up too that she would get from the cleric path, because the High Cleric needs that to drop her level 4 class strike, whereas she really doesn't need to do that. She only needs to drop her level 3. So it's all in all, I mean, this one's probably the preferred route to go. Again, all of her classes are really good. Again, the dark, you would be getting debuffs. Light, you're getting the buffs, and it's just a trade-off between Holy Saber and an extra CS gauge. I'm at a loss for words here. The extra the CS charge, but you lose the tier 3 AoE class strike, and you lose another attack boost for everyone, and you lose another light attack spell and multi-target sabers. So I mean, either one is you're gonna be fine. But I think this was the one that I was using. So she's good no matter what you do, really. It's just that the paths will be different. This is probably better, I think. Because I mean, even on this, Duran has Holy Saber for me anyways, so right here. So I mean, he has Holy Saber for me, and where is maybe he doesn't get the boost. Yeah, so he doesn't get it. He doesn't get attack saber 2, but you know, that's fine. Either route you go, you're gonna be okay. This one is just a more of a lazy route, really, due to the buffs and the class strikes. Alright, so let's learn these, and we'll go pick a fight. Let's put, nope. Let's put the, let's do the double boost here. You're gonna want those on, definitely. She can make use of Sturdy herself if need be. And let's put put these class strike boosts. There we are. So same deal. You get a new class, you get more goodies. So class strike, class passive. You don't get any new combos. Just the same old. Alright. What are we at? We are 200. Okay, so let's go in here and let's do bolt, beam, and there we are. Alright, so let's see how much meter we're gonna build here. So 55, 84. It's not too bad. So 84. But we have the option of dropping a level 3 strike for her.
Just getting started.
So let's go ahead and show her level 4 class strike here after we build this meter. There we go. So. So there you have it. That's pretty much her. Again, the trade-off between the light and dark, routes to the tier 4 is Holy Saber and attack boost 2. And so the light path, again, it has it only has AoE on the fourth class strike. These are all single targets, and it comes with Holy Saber, and it gets a little more meter with the heal CS boost 2 in place of these, whereas the Sage gets it misses out on the heal CS boost 2, so that's less meter, but the trade-off is that she actually gets she only really needs to throw out a tier 3 class strike. So, and she has these she gets an attack boost, can buff everyone, and she still has multi-target sabers. I mean, this is just quality of life. You just have to do it once. So the trade-off's there, but they're both really good, and she's just amazing for a melee-oriented team. So I think that about covers Charlotte, all of her classes, really. She's just good. She's just really good as a support character, because in this game you're really only going to be controlling your main. You're going to pick a story, and most people, from what it seems, is going to be playing Angela, so you're just going to be using Angela. You're going to be tossing out your spells, so that means you're still going to have 2 other characters that are controlled by the AI, and generally you want to use them to make the character that you're controlling and using to be the best that they can. So Charlotte definitely fills one of those slots. So the other slot, is really up to whether you want to take a debuffer, Hawk, or you want to take a buffer, Reese. But Charlotte, she can do both and heal, multi-target heals. She can debuff, she can buff, she can help. She goes light, she helps the melee team. She goes dark, she helps Angela, and Hawk, maybe Reese. So she's good. You just gotta. She's a sort of a late bloomer, I would say. I mean, she completes her role as healer like almost immediately, but when you're looking for something outside of that, she's not going to really. She's going to be a late bloomer there. So yeah, I think that about sums it up for Charlotte. And so I'll see you in the next one, and you guys take care. Thank you.